Hey guys, it's Cleshawn. I am back and better than ever, and in today's video we will be doing a curated spring haul. So this will not be your traditional haul where you buy a bunch of stuff from a bunch of different stores and you send majority of it back. I wanted to be extremely mindful about the pieces that I was shopping for this season. I also knew exactly the things that I wanted and didn't want. If you saw my last video, you saw that I got rid of a bunch of clothes. Oh my God, I did a big purge. And the main reason was because I realized my closet was no longer serving me. I really wanted to refine my style and really focus on what my style actually is, because it's easy for me to shop for items in any store, you know, style it up, make it look good, but then at the end of the day realize that it's not actually my style. So for this haul and for my overall capsule, I really wanted to hone in on that style, that classic with a twist style that is quintessentially me, and that is definitely a neutral sort of base with pops of color. And though these are for the most part kind of more the basics, not the standout pieces in my wardrobe, I really wanted to focus a bit more on the color part. So as you can see, I have bits of reds here, I have some blues, and I have some greens, and I have pieces that are low to high. You know, we have our Arket, our our Massimo Dutti, which is my favorite, but we also have some Toteme in there as well. So these are my refined basics. However, I will leave actual styling of these pieces and, you know, my spring capsule for another video. I feel like I can do it justice in a different video where I can take the time to actually style different pieces and walk you through those. So to stop this video from being too long, I will only go through the items that I bought, try it on, and then yeah, we'll just take it from there. So if you like capsule wardrobes and timeless style, or you just want to focus on, you know, how to shop for the things that actually serve you, then I think you will enjoy this video. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. All right, let's get into these items. So we're gonna start with this. It's already a heavy hitter in my wardrobe. This one I actually bought online. It is from Massimo Dutti. As you can see, it is a cropped car coat. I am obsessed. The day that I took this out of the package, like I wore it that day, and I've worn it almost every day ever since. It is a good jacket for both spring and summer. So it's thick enough to keep you warm on the colder days and thin enough to keep you cool on the, did I say that wrong? It's thick enough to keep you warm on the cold days and thin enough to keep you cool on the warmer days. It has these really huge pockets, and Lord, I slip so much stuff in here. It's also a coat that can be dressed up or down. I have worn this with hoodies already. I've worn it with dressier tops underneath. I've worn it with sweaters. I've worn it with sneakers. I've worn it with dressier shoes. This is a really, really good coat, and I love this color. It's like a really like deep tan, and it works pretty much with whatever. There's something about this specific color that reads well both for spring and fall. So this is an extremely versatile coat. The good thing is these kind of coats are trending right now. So if you weren't able to pick this specific one up, it is one that I do suggest could work in a lot of your wardrobes. Now, I know we all have different personal style, but I assume if you're on this channel, your style might lean a little bit more towards, you know, like mine, but it's a versatile coat. This next thing is a pair of denim from Nudie jeans. Now, if you have been following me for a while, you know I am obsessed with Nudie jeans. I think this is the third pair that I have talked about in the last couple of years. These are called, I have no idea off the top of my head, Loud Larry. So these are Loud Larry's. These are actually men's jeans. You know, like I said in my last video, I gained a little bit of weight, and so I realized that a lot of the jeans, like I was looking for a specific cut, and the women's jeans that I thought would be the right cut for me, they were just hugging my hips and my butt, and I was like, that's not the look that I want for my jeans. So luckily, this is why it's so great to shop in stores, because I was telling the sales associate this, and she was like, I got you. And she was like, you have to try these men's pair on. I think they're going to be exactly what you want. And oh my God, she was right. So I bought them right away, and I've already worn these so many times. And I love the sort of whiskering on them. I love the wash. I just think it's such a great pair of jeans. And I also love the inseam. So they're just like the right height for me. So totally obsessed with these jeans. And yeah, if you're looking for something that's a bit, they're like between a mid and a high rise. So yeah, if you're looking for that and you want something that's a little bit looser, but that's not like super wide leg, then these are a good pair for you. For the next piece, I'm gonna show you this white and green button down top from Toteme. It is a size 38, and it is just chef's kiss. It is perfect. When I saw this one, I knew that it was it for me. I just loved, first of all, this color green. I also love that the stripes were a little bit wider, but not too wide. I thought the fit of it was great. It was slightly oversized, not too oversized. It's like the perfect silhouette for a button down, at least for my personal style. And I also realized this year that I think a white button down is no longer a staple for me. Way back when, many years ago, it used to be, but it is no longer. I remember in, I think my last spring haul, I was looking for this, like the perfect white button down, and I bought a few and they just weren't working. And I realize now it's because it's just not for me anymore. So this, it doesn't necessarily need to be like white and green, but I just think a button down that's white with maybe a print or something is probably more so leaning towards my personal style. So when I saw this, it was an instant yes. It worked out well. I've already worn it a few times and I am obsessed. So this next item is a gray cardigan. This one is called the Gaspard from Cezanne. Believe it is a size medium, and it is incredibly soft and cozy. This is a cardigan that you can wear as a layering piece as well as a top. If you know me, you know I need my pieces to be versatile, and this definitely fits the bill. So I was looking for a cardigan for so long, and I knew I wanted gray. And then so I finally went over to Cezanne, I saw it, and I tried this one on in another colorway, but I preferred this one. So that one unfortunately did get sent back. This one, it was like instant yes as soon as I put it on. I love the cut around the neck. I didn't want one that was too like tight around the neck, too snug around the neck. So this one is a little bit of a wider neck, which was nice. So it just genuinely exactly what I was looking for. And this is actually my first purchase from Cezanne. I looked through their stuff. They have beautiful items, but I'm not sure if that brand overall is a brand that I would shop from. It's not necessarily representative of my style, but they definitely have some good pieces, and the quality on this is really lovely. And I thought the price of this was great too. I paid, I think, €100 for it. So yeah, it's a really good quality, and I highly suggest it. So this next piece is a short sleeve t-shirt. As you can see, it's a crew neck, it's navy, and it has these white details. I love it. So again, my style classic with the twist. So I love that this is a classic t-shirt, right? But the twist element is, you know, the white collar and cuffs around the arms. It's perfect. It's just that little detail that just takes it up a notch. So this is a t-shirt that you can dress up, you can dress down. And yeah, it's just a really good versatile piece. This one is from Arket, and it is a size medium. And again, like I said, this one is brand new. I have not worn it yet, but I've already tried it on with so many different things. This next item is a brown skirt. This one is from Massimo Dutti, and it's linen. It is a size 40, I believe. And it's just great. It's an A-line skirt. It's just, I love it. It also has a raw edge, a raw hem rather, which I kind of like that detail. Again, it's a classic, but the twist element is having that little bit of roughness, and I kind of like that juxtaposition. So yeah, I've worn this. I think you can tell because it's quite wrinkled, and yeah, it's really cozy, and I just love the length on it. And I also love that you can dress this up and down. Pretty much everything I'm showing you, you can dress up, dress down. That's pretty much how my wardrobe works, and it's how I think any wardrobe should work, to be honest. But you know, this is a good piece to have in your wardrobe. Okay, it's the only brown item that I have up here, but I've been buying a bunch of brown stuff like over the last years. So this will fit in well in my overall wardrobe. Yeah, there's not much else to say. It's just a really great piece, and one that I've tried on with a bunch of the stuff up here, and it just works so well. This next item is a red sweatshirt. This is from Arket, and this is a men's small, and I really was attracted to this shade of red. It's like a faded red, sort of like a tomatoey red, and when I saw it, I just thought, I just walked past it and I had to like backtrack and then try it on, and it's just perfect. So I love a good sweatshirt in my wardrobe. I'm always going to lean towards having like cozier outfits, especially when it's a little bit nippy. It's also a little bit sporty. I like a little bit of maybe a streetwear urban twist to my wardrobe, so this definitely fits the bill. And I also love mixing styles, so having the sweatshirt with and then wearing a long beautiful dress with it, like that's how it works for my style. So I knew that this would be a good piece to add to my wardrobe. And I also love that it's not super snug. I also love that it has this faded colorway, and it just blends with a lot of the items that you see here. So it's definitely a good piece for my spring capsule and beyond. Another thing I got from Massimo Dutti is this beautiful linen dress. It's actually sort of similar to the brown skirt I just showed you. It still has the raw hem, but obviously this one is a full dress. And this color, it's like a plum color. It is so gorgeous. I don't usually buy purpley things, but I guess since it was that purpley red color, then it was like perfect for my wardrobe. And I have styled the crap out of this. I have styled this dress with so many different things. I will be wearing this throughout spring and throughout summer. This one I believe is a size 40, and it has pockets. And I love that the neck isn't too low. So yeah, it's just a really good piece. I love when I find these items that just make me just so happy. This definitely was one of those. And even though this might seem a little simple, you can definitely add a little oomph. Like depending on what your style is, you can put on like some really standout shoes, like the accessories you can pair with this. Oh my God, you can take this up to the next level. So just such a great piece that is a great base for an amazing outfit. Now the next things I want to show you is this linen set. I love me a good set. If you saw maybe my summer capsule video from last year, I talked about a set that I had then. It's just amazing. I really love these colors. It's like this beige with a black stripe, but like a muted black stripe. I just love a good set because you can, wear it together. You can also wear them as separates. It's a little bit oversized. It's really comfy. You can wear it with sandals. You can wear it with sneakers. You can wear it with heels. When I was trying on some of these clothes, I had this sort of like nostalgic feeling of when I lived in New York, and I was really attracted to like J. Crew style, specifically when Jenna Lyons was working there. And like you would have these items and you'd have like your pearl necklace on or something. It's just kind of giving me those vibes. But definitely Cleshawn coded and definitely 2025. So yeah, I just thought this was a great piece to have. All of these pieces are going to be loved for years to come, and you'll probably see this in my summer capsule as well. So yeah, I think a good set is definitely nice to have because of the versatility. So this next item I'm going to show you is this cardigan, and this is from Arket, and this is a size medium. I wanted a cardigan, but I didn't want a traditional cardigan like the one I showed you, the gray one that buttoned up. I wanted a V-neck cardigan, and when I saw this, I just thought it was perfect. And I knew I didn't want black, but I did want a darker color. So I knew it was going to be either navy or it was going to be brown or something like that. So I saw this, tried it on, and I was like, yes. And what I really like about it, you know, are the sleeves. Like, look at the sleeves, they flare out. And I just thought that that was a nice detail. So again, classic with the twist. It just takes the outfit up a notch. It's always that like unexpected detail. So I thought the silhouette of this would be perfect for my spring wardrobe. It also has these really lovely front pockets that are quite deep, which is nice. And it's made of a heavyweight cotton. Yeah, it's just a good sweater. It's definitely one that is gonna probably be a basic like year out. Definitely a great piece to have in my wardrobe. Another item is just a classic t-shirt. So last year I bought 2 good t-shirts. They are still great. They're still like crisp white. So I knew I didn't need to buy a new white t-shirt for the season. But when I saw this red one, I was like, this will be great to have just for a little variety. I love t-shirt and jeans. I love just pairing t-shirts with like trousers. So I thought if I wanted to have a little variety instead of just wearing a white t-shirt, that having a color would be nice. And again, it's in this beautiful red color that I am obsessed with currently. And yeah, it's a great height as well. So it's sort of cropped, but not really. Like your belly won't show unless you're wearing like really low rise pants. So yeah, it's a good top. This is the same cut of t-shirt that I bought last year. So they have a bunch of different colorways. So maybe like a classic white t-shirt isn't for you. Maybe you're into color. Maybe you're someone who loves pinks, you know, pinks and purples or something. You know, maybe that's your staple, your classic. You don't always have to buy, you know, the neutrals. I feel like every time I see a capsule wardrobe, everyone goes on about like the things you must have, and they're always like white, gray, and beige. No, your neutrals, your basics, your staples can literally be a rack full of color. It just needs to be something that it blends and mixes with each other in your wardrobe. You want to be able to take a top from over here and a bottom from over there, and they work seamlessly. You just have to be a bit mindful about that. And it's easy to do that when all of your clothes are white, beige, and black. But as long as you have a good sense of color and you know your personal style, you can shy away from all of those colors. You can focus on whatever colors and prints work for you. Just keep that in mind when you're shopping for yourself for your capsule. So another basic that I bought was a sleeveless tank. It's another muscle tank. I have white ones, and I just thought this navy color was nice. And I love the idea of wearing this navy tank with the navy cardigan that I showed you. Yeah, this also is navy, so it's a nice colorway to have in your wardrobe. Sometimes you just need to layer. This is not exciting, but it works. It's a good piece to have in your wardrobe. So this is from Arket. It's a size medium, and it's snug. It's just a good, and it's just really good quality. So this one I've already styled so many different ways. It's just a good basic to have in your wardrobe. So the last of the clothing items, we have this pair of pants. These are a high-waisted trouser. They're from a local store. It doesn't matter if the brand is called Wira, but it's nothing that you can get in the US. But yeah, they're high-waisted. They have a seam running down the middle, and they have like a slight flare at the bottom. They are skin tight. So I was not in the market for skin tight pants. I want like more loose pants. So when I tried them on, they fit really well, and I knew they would work with my wardrobe with a bunch of the pieces that I have, especially when you have like an oversized top and sometimes you want a slimmer bottom or a slimmer silhouette on the bottom. And so this fits the bill. I also liked the length of them and that they would really show off my shoes well. Now I will say, all of these clothes that I've shown you, I'm keeping them. These are a part of my wardrobe now. These ones I'm not sure about, and I would not have bought them if I didn't think that they would work. The thing is, I was not looking for this particular like cut of pants. I wanted trousers, and I know exactly the kind of trousers I want. I know the colorway I want, I know the fabrication I want, and I just could not find them. Yeah, I was a little bit bummed about that, but I'll keep my eye open for that. So yeah, this is a piece that I'm just not sure about because I didn't plan to purchase it. And so I really need to think more about this one and make sure that this is one that is really gonna work, and that I didn't buy it just because it's cute, but like I bought it because it would have it would work in my wardrobe, and it would have a place in my wardrobe. It works. So it's a nice pair of pants, and like I said, it can be styled a bunch of different ways. So we'll see. Now we're on to accessories. First, I'll start with the lovely necklace that I have on. Oh my god, this is from Arket, and it is freshwater pearls. Such a beautiful necklace. I have worn this so many times already. It's nice to just throw it on, especially when you're wearing something that's a bit more casual. It just elevates the outfit. So yeah, this is a lovely necklace. I also got a few other items. I got this beautiful scrunchie from in other stores, and of course it has the color of the season, which is red. And I just love the details. I've been like wearing my hair back more often lately, so I knew I wanted to get a nice scrunchie, so this will be my scrunchie of the season. I got this hat, and it says always late, and it's in this faded black denim. Unfortunately, I am always late, so when I saw it, I was like, I must buy. So I also just love the way it looks on me. I think it's such a nice hat. There is an Etsy shop that does custom hats, so I'll make sure to link them below. So if you have a phrase that you resonate with, that maybe you can get one made for yourself. So the last of the accessories is this silk scarf. I love it. So again, it was on my list. I knew I wanted a silk scarf. I wanted to be able to wear it around my head. I wanted to wear it around my neck, but I was looking for specific colors. I feel like when you find silk scarves, they're always like, they're just really, really colorful. So this one was great because not only does it have color of the season, which is red, but it also has navy and it has brown. And of course it has this neutral base. It was like so perfect for my wardrobe. So I bought this so fast, and this is from a Danish brand called Beck Sundergaard. So I'll link it below. I'm not sure if they ship abroad, but I'll link it. It's just such a great piece. So we just have two more items to show. So I got some leather thong sandals. If you saw my video from last year where I did a travel capsule wardrobe, you know, how to pack, you saw that I mentioned like flip-flops. I just feel like they look good with so many outfits. You can wear them with dresses, you can wear them with trousers, you can wear them with jeans. They just really work. And so I decided that I wanted just a more elevated pair, refined pair, so I was in the market for leather ones. I love that it has that square toe, sort of very reminiscent of the thong sandals that I showed in that video. But again, I wanted these specifically for, you know, wearing outside, because those sandals I prefer to wear inside. So yeah, these are great. I was in the market, I found them, and they're so freaking comfortable. The last thing that I have is this purse. This is another Coach bag. It's called the Bowery Satchel, and it does not come with these charms. I added these myself. I am obsessed with this bag. It fits everything. It fits my Kindle and my phone and my keys and my lip glosses and my wallet. It's like the perfect size, and I just wanted to have fun. So I have some pieces, like this one is a vintage piece that I found. I bought this in New Zealand, and I ordered this Bugs Bunny online. I used to be obsessed with Bugs Bunny when I was a kid, so when I wear this purse, I don't know, it just brings me joy, and I wear this a lot. I don't wear it with everything, but I love that it kind of like makes whatever I'm wearing just a little bit more fun. So that was my haul. For the most part, I am done. I really would like to get a belt or two. I want to just wear a belt. Like I realize I don't own a lot of belts, and I just don't know why. I never like gravitate towards belts, and I know I bought one last year. I showed it on this channel. I need more variety, so I'm in the market for belts, and I'm still looking for those trousers. So outside of those two items, I don't plan to buy anything else. So I hope you found this inspiring. Like I said, I wanted to be very intentional about the things that I bought this season. I wanted to focus on things that were my style, not things that were just cute and would just sit in my closet and never get worn. I hope to never do such a big purge again like I did in my last video. These are pieces that will last in my closet year after year. Doesn't mean I won't buy anything again in the future, but these are pieces that will just stand the test of time. I would know that I've done a good job if I'm wearing all of these pieces this year and next in the years to come. I'm curious to know like what you bought for your spring capsule, if you bought some standout pieces, if you have something that you're just really proud of for whatever reason. Maybe you're proud that like you didn't even shop this season. Maybe you did like a no buy year, or maybe you've like rediscovered something in your closet, or maybe you found this one piece from the store that goes with so many different items in your closet. I'm really curious to hear about what you got going on for your spring capsule. Anywho, I will see you in the next video where I will be giving you some outfit inspiration, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And again, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video.